Welcome back to another week of AL.com's fantasy football coverage with hashtag ALFF, joined by resident expert Nick Bird. You're such an expert, Nick. You're such an expert. Hey, Nick, did you win your league this week?
No, I lost to some dude.
Oh, man, who beat you?
Some dude.
Hey! So, it was me. Let's talk about, now that the week is over and you want to make your team better, so in case we meet again, you can maybe have a chance at beating me. Let's talk about the guys you can trade away that have name value today. Big names that people will still give up something for that you and I think will not be better the rest of the way.
And I don't really think this is really any fault to him, but Tom Brady.
Looked rough.
Everyone saw the Monday night game, fielded 3 wide receivers. I think I needed 7 points between him and Julian Edelman, and they just couldn't get it done. Kansas City's defense is great, but I think Tom Brady, you can only, make miracles every so often. Yeah. I don't think he can do it anymore.
It's funny that was a big part of our matchup this week, but I agree with you that Tom Brady is just thrown to, gosh, who are these guys? Brandon LaFell couldn't do it in Carolina. We think he's going to do it in New England. I agree with you. There's still name value there. And I think if you can get something for him, I think now's probably the time to do it.
His name would definitely make the trade sound great.
Speaking of names that can get you something, Cam Newton was my quarterback this week. Speaking again of our matchup, I keep waiting for him to take off and run, but I don't think he will. He's got an ankle that's bothering him. He's got a hand that's bothering him. He's got ribs that are bothering him. He's a fine enough passer, but that Carolina defense is such a mess. The running backs are such a mess. I'd probably move away from Cam if I could at this point. You have one more you want to talk about.
Definitely, and this is a guy that I've liked over the last 2 years. One of my favorite players because he's a small guy that usually does good numbers. But I think Deshaun Jackson is a guy that you could trade right now and see what kind of value you could get. He's only really had one good game, and even in that game, I know we hate to shy big plays, but it was really aided by kind of an 80-yard touchdown pass. And since then, he hasn't really even gotten much target.
And it hurts to get rid of these big name guys, but if you can still get value for them now might be the time to do it.
Definitely a great way to swindle guys in your league.